Hello, nice to meet you again and welcome to Kenta News of Kenta Radio and Television Station. Headline today. The Central Economic Commission held a working session with Đồng Nai, An Giang and Kenta provinces on the implementation of the work and summarize Resolution number 26. The fourth section of Kenta City People's Council 10 Channel for 2021-2026 has closed its session. A meeting to approve the blanking outdoor advertising in Kenta City the period of 2021-2025 with a vision to the year 2020. Top news. On the afternoon of December 8, Mr. Nguyễn Duy Hưng, Deputy Head of the Central Economic Commission, cum Deputy Head of the Central Standing Committee, sum up Resolution number 26, the 7th Conference, the 10th Central Executive Committee, Mr. Cao Đức Phát, member of the Central Theoretical Council, former Deputy Head of the Central Economic Commission Standing Committee, chaired a working session with Đồng Nai, An Giang and Kenta provinces on the implementation, the work, and summarized Resolution number 26. According to the plan at the 5th plenum of the Central Conference, the 13th tenure of the Central Executive Committee will consider and comment on the final report and issue a replacement resolution to meet the new situation and implement the orientations on targets of building ecological agriculture, modern rural areas, civilized rural areas. In this spirit, the units present information, experiences, and lessons learned in implementing Resolution number 26, focusing on discussions such as investment, resources, science and technology issues, digital information for the chain, the renewal of linkage between production organizations to overcome the fragmentation and small-scale institution, rural cultural environment issues, so on and so forth. After 3 working sessions with an acute sense of responsibility, on the afternoon of December 8, the 4th session of Kenta City People's Council 10 Channel for 2021-2026 held its closing session. Deputies of the City People's Council reviewed the targets and tasks for 2022 presented by a representative of the City People's Committee and reflected in the resolutions passed by the session. In order to ensure the good implementation of the targets and tasks according to the resolutions of the City Party Committee and the City People's Council in 2022, Chairman of the City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiểu suggested on levels and sectors, pay attention and focus faithfully performance the key tasks in the following time. The chairman of the City People's Council also suggested that all levels, sectors, and localities implement solutions to improve the quality of education in association with measures to prevent and control the COVID-19 pandemic, effectively implement the educational program regarding preschool and general education according to the roadmap for reforming curriculum and textbooks, promoting the application of information technology in teaching, learning, and educational management, improving responsibility and administrative discipline, as well as public service ethics of educational administrators. We drastically shall focus on implementing COVID-19 pandemic prevention control under the direction of the government. The National Steering Committee for COVID-19 Prevention and Control, ministries and central agencies continue to implement the COVID-19 vaccination campaign, ensuring that it is safe to inject anywhere. In addition, we shall continue to strengthen the organizational structure of the health sector, implement the project on arrangement and organization of the appropriate healthcare system, especially the grassroots healthcare, train qualified and specialized medical human resources to meet the requirements and tasks in the new situation. Before the closing session, the City People's Council unanimously approved 24 resolutions in various fields. Notably, there is a resolution on not collecting tuition fees for the second semester of the school year 2021-2022 for children attending kindergarten, students studying at public preschool and general education institutions, as well as students studying at public schools, under the management of Kenta City in order to share and reduce the financial burden on parents affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. a social resolution on approving a plan to support people founding and private independent preschool educational institutions in industrial zones where there are many workers. The resolutions passed at this session related to most of the fields, serving as a basis for standing committee of the City People's Council, the City People's Committee, and relevant departments, sectors, and localities. According to the Ministry of Health, so far Vietnam has got more than 1 million cases of COVID-19 infection. Among the cases being treated, there are more than 7,000 severe patients. 42 provinces and cities have put Molnupiravir into treatment by FO patients. The total number of doses of COVID-19 vaccines that have been administered is nearly 130 million, of which the first dose is over 73 million and the second dose is over 55 million. Notably, there are 42 provinces and cities nationwide that have put into use the drug Molnupiravir to treat FO patients. According to Kentucky Department of Health, on December 7, the city recorded 898 new cases of coronavirus infection, reducing 254 cases compared to the previous day. The number of cured cases in a day is 675 cases. The number of deaths is 7 cases. Binh Thuy District People's Committee has just received an ambulance from Tây Steel Company to support the COVID-19 pandemic prevention at the district's field hospital. The ambulance is worth about 700 million dong, fully equipped with features to serve the medical team to use in transporting an emergency patients. At the reception ceremony, Mr. Trần Thanh Bình, chairman of Binh Thuy District People's Committee, thanked the business for donation, thereby contributing more motivation to the local health sector in the prevention and control of the COVID-19 epidemic. Moving on the other news, the Council of Project Operation for Planning Outdoor Advertising in Kansas City, the period of 2021-2025 with a vision to 2030, on December 7, met to approve the draft project. Mr. Dương Tấn Hiển, standing vice chairman of Kansas City People's Committee, chaired the meeting. The draft is consulted by KKA Construction Design Consultant Liability Limited Company, and the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism is the investor. At the meeting, the delegates contributed many ideas such as a need to be more specific about the location and time of placing the advertisement, conduct bidding for a management unit. It is necessary to have specific regulations and study relevant legal documents. Receiving comments from council members, Mr. Dương Tấn Hiển asked the consultant unit to continue to edit and quickly approve the project by the end of December 2021. According to the Kansas Statistics Department, in November 2021, freight was estimated at 0.51 million tons, up 2.26% over the previous month. Passenger transportation was estimated at 4.33 million tons, an increase of 18.70% compared to the previous month. Accordingly, revenue from transportation, warehousing, support services in November 2021 of the city is estimated at over 182 billion dong, climbing up 12.35% compared to the previous month. Specifically, passenger transportation make over 47 billion dong, down 41.01% over the same period. Cargo transportation make 87.35 billion dong, down 36.49%. Warehousing transportation support services achieved 26.29 billion dong, down 61.82%. Postal and delivery performance was 21.32 billion dong, up 2.06% over the same period. In 11 months of 2021, revenue from transportation, warehousing, and transportation support services is estimated at nearly 2,500 billion dong, down 21.22% year-on-year. Coming up next, the weather forecast. That's all for current news of Cần Radio and Television Station. Thanks so much for your attention. Please visit us on website kenthtv.vn. Bye for now.